On February 5th, 2019, King Von, Lil Durk, and Bezu were at the Varsity restaurant in Atlanta when they got into a heated argument with Alexander Witherspoon, a known vice lord. The altercation quickly turned violent, resulting in Witherspoon being shot and collapsing in front of a cigar lounge across the street. 911 was immediately called, and Witherspoon was taken to the hospital while the police started investigating the crime scene. 13 shell casings were found from both a handgun and a rifle, but the case went cold for around 3 months, until May 4th of 2019, when King Von was arrested by Chicago police on charges related to the shooting. Bezu was also arrested shortly after, and the Atlanta police issued an arrest warrant for Lil Durk on 5 felony charges, including attempted murder. Lil Durk later turned himself in, but not before dropping his song Turn Myself In and doing a news interview about the situation.
You're about to surrender as we speak.
Yeah.
How come?
Because I have nothing to hide. Like, I have nothing to run from.
Did you commit the other crimes of which you're accused?
No.
During their court appearance, detectives presented evidence against Durk and Von, stating that the witnesses saw Durk pull out a gun and shoot at Witherspoon. The judge ruled that both were to be kept in jail until further notice due to their gang affiliation, but Durk was later released on a $250,000 bond on the condition that he wear an ankle monitor. Von was released on a $300,000 bond the next day. While Durk was focusing on his music, Von was still living fast and doing what he pleased. His career was starting to take off and he had a lot more money to play with than he did before. Most people would see the arrest like this detrimental to their career, but the charges seemingly boosted both of them into the spotlight. All the charges for this case would be dropped 3 years later after the victim was arrested on federal charges for scamming. King Von was on track to becoming one of the most popular rappers in the game, but all the success came with a fair share of negativity. Durk and Von had a public beef with rapper FBG Duck. Duck was from a rival gang, and the three of them would constantly diss each other on songs. Fans even speculated that the person interpreted to the O that Von was rapping about was actually FBG Duck. In early August of 2020, Duck was killed outside of a luxury shopping center. He was shot while shopping in the middle of the day in one of Chicago's safest and most populated areas. People immediately started to speculate that Von could have had something to do with it. Durk and Von's careers were exploding at this time, but both of them were still under the microscope of the police. And on November 6th of 2020, King Von would be shot and killed outside of a hookah lounge in Atlanta. The shooter, Lil Tim, was an associate of Quando Rondo, who was also at the hookah lounge at the time. Von approached Quando, and when the two of them started fighting, Lil Tim shot King Von. Durk would find out about King Von on live after fans in the comment section started saying that Von was dead.
Bitch, I got my own fight, don't need security in the club. All they wolfing on the knee, nigga, I thought you was a thug. I ain't got nowhere to go, I shot up everywhere they was. You know who took that shit from you, come get it back in blood. Bitch, come get it back in blood. We ain't masked up.
Durk would also experience another personal loss when his brother D-Thang was shot and killed outside of a nightclub in Chicago months later. The rumors were that the shooting was connected to FBG Duck's murder. Durk remained silent on the matter for some time. And on October 13th of 2021, the FBI raided and arrested 5 O-Block members, one of them being Muwap, who was close with Von. The 5 were charged in the death of FBG Duck, and it was revealed that all of them, including Von, were being watched by police prior to Duck's death, so it's fair to say that the police already knew who it was as soon as the shooting happened. Durk and Von managed to escape multiple cases with serious crimes attached, but was it really luck? Or are the feds letting Lil Durk slide while building a bigger case on him like they did the Young Thug? Let me know what you think about it in the comments, and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one. I'm Six Cotty and this is Cold Following. See you next time.